Hello, welcome to How to Play Yahtzee Up Down Middle, a game for any number of players. Now, I like to listen to the people, and they say, give us more Yahtzee, and I love this free game in a box, and for some reason it works so well when you put restrictions on it. And in this case, we're going to put some restrictions on it. So I got some old Yahtzee sheets, and I'm going to write an up, down, and then a middle arrow on the sheets at the very, very top. And if you're wondering why I'm using used sheets, it's because I'm reusing, reducing, and recycling. Well, not really, I just had them, and I figured why the heck not. You don't necessarily need a new sheet every time you play. So basically that's what I did. I did a down, up, and middle arrow. And so how this is going to work is I'm going to highlight in yellow the first areas you're allowed to play. So in the middle you're going to have the sixes and the three of a kind, and they're going to go both up and down each turn after you write something in there. The up arrow is going to start with chance and go all the way up one at a time. Down arrow starts with aces and goes down one at a time. So now we're ready to begin. We'll go ahead and do Yahtzee just like normal. We get 3 rolls, and we have to score. The first time we have to score on chance on the middle, or we could do the middle sixes or the three of a kind. So we went ahead and did the bottom arrow and did chance. There we did the sixes on the middle. And so it's real interesting to play Yahtzee this way because you are restricted and you have to figure out early on where the best strategy is going to be. So you really have to plan your rolls based on what you're allowed to and not allowed to score on. And so with the down arrow, you're allowed the ones, then the next roll, once you score on the ones, you have the twos. And wherever you are on the last score category written, that next one is where you're allowed to write. Now with the middle, there's 2 different categories, so it changes. It gives you a little bit more leeway, whereas the down and up arrows give you a lot less because you have to get a certain score at some point. Either you have to go for Yahtzee on the very next roll on the up arrow. Now you can skip it and just hold that Yahtzee on there forever. Now we did get a Yahtzee, but I don't really have a place to put them, so I put them on the 4 of a kind on the middle. So now the next one's going to be the full house on the middle, and looks like the 3s on the middle. So I got my work cut out for me. I got some things that I have to do, and it's going to be a little bit tougher, but you know, I'm up for it. Yeah, restricting Yahtzee is a real interesting thing because this way you really don't have a whole lot of choice. That's really luck dependent in some ways. Alright, didn't get my straight there. And because of that, you're really got to think about what dice to keep and what to hold. Normally you just say, okay, hey, I got 2 of a kind, I'm going to keep those. But with this restricted Yahtzee, you have basically 3 games of Yahtzee, 1 going in the up direction, 1 going in the down direction, and 1 starting off in the middle and going both up and down. And this is part of a larger game that I've played before on a website that had a Yahtzee that had, basically you had to make multiple different rolls. There was columns for declaring after the first roll, columns for declaring after the second roll, what you're intended to score, and it made it a little bit more difficult. And it's just a long process. This is a great way to play Yahtzee solitaire, just 1 sheet, 1 game. You can fill it up all the way across. That'll be my next Yahtzee video. I'm going to show you that and talk a bit about all kinds of different other miniature games you can be playing. Basically, we're going to do a combination of a lot of the Yahtzee variants that we've just recently made videos for. So you're going to see that as a combination video. This is just one of the easy ways to have 3 different categories. Now you can expand this and come up with your own categories, like every odd, every even. You could do that, so that would give you 5 different categories that way. So a Yahtzee sheet usually has room for 6 games on there, so it's an interesting way to do things. I really think Yahtzee is just one of those games you will never outgrow because it'll always have some usefulness. And I've gotten several Yahtzees today, but I've never had the Yahtzee category open for exploitation, and that's just unfortunate. Now, you know, I might have had it on that previous one, so I don't know if I did or not. Maybe I was confused. Now I'm kind of wondering if I missed an opportunity there. But anyways, you just keep going, and This way you have absolute limitations that you have to meet, and it's just a great way to have a really stressful time with Yahtzee, because you're just trying to make those cuts. You're trying to get those categories scored. Alright, looks like I got the down arrow complete. That game is complete, so now I'm tasked with the middle and the up arrow. And it looks like I'm on 5s on the up arrow, so I might just hold the 5s. Yeah, I'm holding the 5s. Okay, I got a full house, but I'm only going to score 15. So now the 4s are open, so I'm holding the 4s. And I'm going to take my chance on the middle Yahtzee. So now the middle Yahtzee's done. Now everything's just up from here on out. I need 4s, so I got my 16 there. Now I need 3s, so I don't have any choice anymore. I'm just going on the up direction. And surprisingly, it's really helping with the choices so far. I'm just having some good luck. I only got 4 there, so maybe not. Now I need 1s. And for some reason, I'm holding the 6s. Oh yeah, because I still have a Yahtzee open on the middle. And did not get it. I guess I decided to just keep rolling to see if maybe I got a Yahtzee. Maybe I was supposed to edit this out and just forgot about it. Yeah, I'll just pretend I had a Yahtzee. So anyways, obviously you only get 3 rolls in this game. Don't do what I did there. I broke the rules, but I didn't care. I was going to get my Yahtzee either way. I didn't have one all game. I had several different Yahtzees, so I was kind of just mad and decided to cheat. But we all know cheating's wrong. You shouldn't do it. So that was the morality lesson of the day. Don't cheat. And so now we're totaling up our scores, doing the calculations, and we're going to write the score at the very top. And basically, if you want to play this game in public, come to our subreddit, Card Game Meetups. Post your city, post what games you know, what games you want to learn, what games you're willing to teach. If you click in the show more, you'll see all the links I just told you about, including links to other channels that have other game instructions that I enjoy. And you'll see the written instruction, the music, and a link to Card Game Meetups on Reddit. You'll also see a link to a Discord server where we talk about card, dice, domino games all day, every day. So please like and subscribe, and if you know anybody that actually likes playing card games, maybe they're not that tech savvy, show them these videos. And I want to thank today's musician, Linux Savior, for his cover of Blades of Steel's music for the NES. This is a game that just absolutely has stood the test of time as one-on-one, two-player video game. It is something worth trying. So yeah, do visit his channel, check out his music, and I'll see you next video.